A special treat today for all you video viewers. I'm R.E. Graswich, Special Assistant to Sacramento Mayor Kevin Johnson. We've got an exclusive interview with the mayor today, only for you folks watching on the video. This is a video exclusive. And here we go. Mayor, you've been outside. How are you dealing with these record cold temperatures in Sacramento?
Well, you make a great point. It is very, very cold in Sacramento. I just came back from Denver recently, and it reminded me, the temperatures here reminded me of Denver temperatures minus the snow. We got to use common sense. We've got to make sure we take care of the least among us. So we need to really look out for those who do not have a home, the homeless. I'm glad that the winter shelters have opened, and we also have to keep an eye on our seniors.
Now this week you're headed to Washington to meet with some other mayors. What's that trip all about?
I'm excited to be able to represent Sacramento. There's going to be a couple folks from around the country descending on Washington, D.C., and we're going to talk about awareness for the homeless population. My campaign slogan was a city that works for everyone. That's with the homeless population in mind.
How can an executive mayor create jobs when a weak mayor can't?
So for me, when you think about the rail yard project, that is a significant project in our community to create jobs. We have been the recipient of a lot of economic stimulus dollars. Quite frankly, I don't know if we've been spending those dollars to the degree that I would like in terms of job creation. So I would like to be very transparent. In a strong mayor structure, we track every dollar that came in, we'd look at it, and if it was supposed to create X amount of new jobs, then we would make sure that we're doing that.
Now you formed the Sacramento First Citizens Task Force. They're charged with reviewing proposals to build a brand new entertainment and sports complex in Sacramento. What do you think of their progress so far?
It's a dream team. When you think about it, over the last 10 years, Sacramento has failed on arena attempt, one after another. And we realize that it's not about an arena. It's about what do we want as Sacramentans. And Sacramento First is a task force made up of a dream team of a lot of different expertise in our community. Their goal is to, whatever they look at in terms of entertainment and sports complex, taxpayer comes first. That's the first rule of the game. And then secondly, it's about job creation, that whatever we do has to be an economic stimulus, something that will drive economic development.
Last summer, you said you would visit with the Westfield Corporation and discuss the future of the downtown plaza in Sacramento. How are those discussions going?
You want a scoop? Is that what you're looking for?
I like a scoop.
No problem. So back in August, to your point, I went down, flew, and met with the family that owns Westfield, and talked to them, had a very honest conversation. And what I wanted to do is one of two things: either invest heavily, substantially, like you have done in some of your other projects, Roseville and San Francisco and San Diego. And if you don't want to invest to that degree, then sell your property. And after a half hour or so meeting, we agreed that we were going to spend the next 3 to 4 months between now and the end of the year trying to see if we could create a win-win between Westfield and the city of Sacramento. That 3 to 4 month period is up, and while we've made some progress, I think we're at a critical juncture in our relationship. So I flew back down and met with the same group of people that I met back in August, and we agreed that it was probably best for them as a property owner of a major asset in the city of Sacramento to be willing to sell the property and to see if we can get a buyer to come in and buy that property and invest to the degree that we'd like, and hopefully do something transformative, reimagine the downtown Westfield Mall in a way that serves all the retailers that work and occupy space there, but certainly the greater Sacramento. We want to create a world-class destination regional mall downtown, and we have a long way to go in terms of that.
Now, Mayor, we have a Facebook and Twitter question here for you. Here's the Facebook question. When do you propose to get out of the, quote, deep pockets of the developers and start paying attention to your constituents?
Well, first of all, I'm not in the pockets of developers, as that Twitter question is indicating. When I think of developers, it's pretty clear. Anybody who can create jobs in down economy, we all win, and a constituent wins. So it's a win-win situation. We have small businesses. We have to focus on small businesses in a real significant way.
Don't you think it would be more beneficial to the downtown core if the arena were downtown versus Cal Expo?
Well, I've always said all along, my preference would have always been downtown. I lived in Phoenix, Arizona. I saw what a downtown complex would do for a downtown area. But at the end of the day, we want ideas to come forward. We want the best idea to come forward. And if Cal Expo would win out and is the best place to do a entertainment sports complex, so be it. I've watched Cal Expo over the last couple of years, and the progress has not been ideal.
Thank you, Mayor Johnson.